Welcome back to Public Affairs on Peach, our special food edition of Taste of Atlanta. I'm in the kitchen with Chef Nick Leahy from Salt Yard. Thanks so much for being on the program.
Thanks for having us in, Adam.
So tell me about Salt Yard, how you got the name, and what kind of food you serve.
So Salt Yard, we opened about 18 months ago. The name comes from salt used to be, the most valuable commodity on earth. They actually used to pay the Roman soldiers in it. It's where the phrase "worth your salt" comes from. But it was so valuable, if you shared it with people under your roof, it was a sign of hospitality and friendliness and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the theme or the core behind what we're trying to do at Salt Yard. Nice social atmosphere where you can really interact with everyone.
So is it seafood that's on the menu?
We do a lot of seafood, but
Okay.
we're a tapas restaurant, so it's all small
okay.
plates, but we try not to just be Spanish, so it's a bit more global take on small plates, which is nice for me. It means I get to cook whatever I want.
Sure, and here's some video of you guys doing your thing at the restaurant. And so how long has the restaurant been around again?
About 18 months.
18 months. And so in Buckhead, and is this your first, second, third time at Taste of Atlanta?
I've been doing Taste of Atlanta for 10 years with different places. This is our second one with Salt Yard, though.
Okay, second one with Salt Yard. And so when you go to Taste of Atlanta, do you actually prepare stuff that's already on your menu, or?
We try to do a little mix of both. Sometimes we'll try out a new dish, or this year we're trying to do a bit of a highlight from all the different areas of our menu. So we're doing a dessert, we're doing an appetizer, and we're doing something from the brunch menu as well.
So we're in the kitchen, and let's utilize it here. What do you got? What are you putting together?
So today we're going to make a little marinated crab salad with a little raw vegetable slaw. Nice, really fresh dish for the end of summer, even though it kind of feels like fall out there this morning.
Yeah.
So we're just going to slice some scallions nice and thin here. And we've got our nice lump crab here. One thing you want to do whenever you're doing your crab is to just get it in there and make sure there's no shell left in there. There's nothing worse than being halfway through a nice crab salad and crunching a piece of shell in there. So we got a little bit of scallion, a little bit of fresh chopped dill in there. You want to keep this really nice and simple. You don't want to overpower the flavor of the crab. And then
is this something that's on your menu at the restaurant?
this is something that's been on the menu, and
Okay.
we run it for special a lot. Whenever we have some nice produce come in,
Sure.
that sort of lends itself to this kind of dish. And then we're just using the zest of the lemon. It gives it really nice aromatic lemon flavor, but it doesn't. The juice is kind of heavy for the dish. So
Sure. And how quickly do you put something like this together?
we're going to do it right here while we're standing watching it.
That
That's
fast.
that's
I
why
like
we
that.
picked
That's
it together,
service,
right?
right?
Exactly. And then we're going to make the slaw really quick. We just got a little bit of julienne cucumber. We're doing some raw fennel in there as well. The only key to the fennel is you don't want to use that little inside triangle there. That's really bitter.
Okay.
And we're going to use our mandolin, one of the most underrated tools in the kitchen. Really
Look at
nice.
that. Wow.
Makes you look like a professional with a knife, and you don't even need to hold one, right?
Looks
So,
really cool.
just got to watch the fingertips as you get down towards the end there.
Do you know what you're going to prepare while you're working on this at Taste of Atlanta?
Yeah, so we're going to do our ricotta zeppelis, which is a fancy term for mini donuts. Think a better version of
nice.
Munchkins from Dunkin' Donuts, that kind of thing.
A better version. I like that.
Hopefully a better
The real
version.
deal.
Anyway, exactly. We're going to do a croque monsieur, which is kind of like a ham and cheese stuffed French toast, savory version.
Nice.
And we're going to do some fried oysters.
Nice. And what do you like about Taste of Atlanta? When you, I mean, this is similar, right? You're like preparing things right in front of people, and you get to see them face to face, that you see them sample it
Well, I think
right there before.
that is one of the really nice things. We're always in the kitchen, and we have an open kitchen at the restaurant, but unless you're sitting right at the chef's table, we don't really get to interact with the guests too much. You might just sort of see me yelling at my cooks or something like that. But we really get to speak to the people and interact with them, which is a lot of fun. And everybody at Taste of Atlanta, it's really all foodies, so they're all really excited to be there and taste with you and stuff like that. So it's a fun festival for that reason. Plus, it gets us out of the kitchen for a day. So,
Right. You get to be out, nice environment, and I presume you probably get a sense of how people react to some of the things you prepare, and whether that might be something you want to put on your menu, even from Taste of Atlanta, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully you always get a good reaction. But if you get a really good reaction, maybe you want to put it on the menu or something
That's
like
right.
that.
That's right.
We're going to finish the slaw off with just a little bit of lemon oil.
Some slaw right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a little bit more salt, because it can't be Salt Yard and have under-seasoned food. That would be a bit wrong, wouldn't it?
Very
So,
key ingredient.
All right. And then we're just going to go with a little bit of this slaw underneath on the plate.
Okay. Nice, colorful presentation as well, right?
You eat with the eyes first, right?
That's exactly right.
And I'm going to be fancy and use a little ring mold.
Okay.
If you're at the house, you can just use a spoon either way.
And this is your lump crab.
Little lump crab salad with lemon and dill.
Okay. Very nice.
There we go.
Look at that.
A little bit more lemon oil on to finish.
Okay.
And there you go.
That's terrific.
Nice and simple.
Looks delicious. We're gonna
Grab
have
a fork, man.
Yeah, where are the forks here? Do we have any? How do we have a kitchen with no fork? Oh,
got a
look at
spoon
this.
for
Why
you.
not? Yeah.
Close enough, right?
All right, let's sample this and see what we think.
See how the reaction is. See if I should put it on the menu, like you were saying.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
buy
a
it.
keeper. It's a keeper.
It's a keeper.
There we
It's
go.
really good. Very nice, man.
Thank you
delicious.
very much.
Excellent stuff. So, Taste of Atlanta. Again, you'll be there all weekend, right?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's really good. That's really, really good.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for showing us a simple thing to put together. Going to be a lot of fun. You got to check out Salt Yard. Nick Leahy and his staff will be out there putting together some great dishes for you. And when we come back here on Public Affairs on Peach, more food. I'm going to taste some desserts. That is coming up here on Public Affairs on Peach right after the break.